We are here on Long Island for a battle of two island teams. One didn't have to travel too far. The other had to travel a whopping 8,000 miles to get here. It's the Rise League on Sofa Sports as we bear witness to the Guam Carabao making their Rise League debut against the newly rechristened Long Island Hornets. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jack Brown. Alongside me here tonight is Jake Molyneux. And Jake.
Yes, sir. Two
teams, two islands, one intense battle to kick off this Rise League season for each other.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. You know, Long Island, first couple seasons of the Rise League, they're the Beavers. They had some great players. You know, Chuck, it's a big, notable one, which just wrapped up his rookie season in Jamaica. But Guam, you know, the new kids on the block. So see how they do. You know, they got a pretty decorated mentor over there. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's all right.
There's some may say. As he says, as he barks into our ears, Long Island's got the ball on the tee, and we are underway from, I think it's Stony Brook University, as they're going to take it up to the 27th. And we'll get to see if these Carabao are in any way jet lagged. That's right. If you heard in the intro, these guys are coming all the way from Guam, which, if you don't know, is, near the Philippines. Still a U.S. territory, though.
They're Americans, just like the Hornets.
Yep. And they'll be commanded by Billy Flagg. Flagg looking around to the throw to the outside. Tip incomplete, nearly intercepted. That could have been disastrous at a start for the Carabao.
Yeah, I don't like what Flagg was looking there. He didn't give the play any time to develop. He kind of just went to his first read, didn't care who was there, just ripped it. Still a good play by the defender, though, but that's a play. You know, as a defensive back, both hands are on it, you got to pick that.
Second down and 10. Flagg in the shotgun. Flagg will go deep with it. That's going to be a huge catch. What a way to climb, though. Yeah.
You know,
that is one way to climb the ladder.
Just, kind of dissed Flagg on the last throw, but that was a great throw. You know, put it right where his receiver could get it. You know, trusted his big receiver. Knew he could go up and get it. You know, that's good chemistry between the two players.
A.J. Holstick was the man on the grab.
Oh.
Billy Flagg with a shovel pass. That's going to get deflected. Falls to the ground incomplete. The big man on Long Island with the deflection.
I don't know how I feel about the shovel pass. It seems that Coach Brett over there is getting a little risky early.
A lot of times these new coaches, they come out with these wacky little ideas,
They want to make a name for themselves.
Sometimes it works, though.
Like that one guy who drafted Rudy Rohan, won a general.
Some may say. Second down and 10 now for the Carabao. Flagg given a lot of time to throw. He's going to draw Flagg.
Oh.
Over the middle, incomplete. And that might draw an offsetting flag on Holstick, as he was just tackled in the middle of the play. And that's going to be a holding. And whoa, you can hear the Long Island crowd go crazy. I don't think there's been a Long Island football game has been this loud in ever.
Yeah, no, that's accurate. I'll give it to you. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, all the important football teams don't play on the island. They play elsewhere in the state. Sometimes not even in the state.
Second down and 20 for the Carabao. Going to be back on the Long Island side of the 50. Short dump off throw. I think it's a Joe Boo. Gains 8 on the play. That's not going to be enough.
You know, on second and 20 like that, it's one of those plays. You don't need to get it all back one play. I like it. Made it a little bit more manageable. Still a long way to go, but not the worst play call I've seen. We've seen worse in this game.
Yeah, third and 12 flag gonna go to the side. That's tipped incomplete. Fourth down and long.
Had a bit of separation, just underthrew it a little bit. You know, if he's a defensive back, you know, you may be, you know, throwing up, you know, the seatbelt celebration or whatever, but he was beat on that play. Just a rough throw by flag.
Now Adam Wickham gonna punt it away for Guam. Snaps good, punt is away. It's gonna be fair caught at the 14-yard line. That's where Greg Davis is gonna take on the field for the first time. Long Island made some pretty interesting maneuvers during the draft, drafting primarily heavy-set runners. You know, could we see a ground and pound offense from the Hornies?
I want to put it past them, especially, you know, coming out of formation like that. You got a fullback in there. But three receivers out, you know, might be a pass play. No.
They're going to hand it off to Hudson McManigal. McManigal, oh my goodness. Oh, he's gone. He is shed. All the tacklers around him. Down to the, oh my goodness. That is a touchdown. 86 yards for Long Island. Well, that's one way to get the crowd moving.
You know, followed his blockers, hit the hole with speed, broke a couple tackles. That's just a great play. You know, wow. If you're Guam, you got to be upset. First defensive snap of the season, and it went about as bad as it can.
Yeah, I legit cannot imagine it going any worse.
Feel bad for that defensive coordinator. They probably, you know, practice. They're like, Long Island's going to come out on a run on the first play. Be ready for it. Be ready for it. It's just for, yikes, that.
And I'm sure if you're a WFA scout, you're looking at that and you're going, hey, can we get that guy?
Oh.
Kicks up and it's good, but there's a flag. Surely this will be a assessing kickoff. Oh, it's actually on Long Island. They're gonna have to redo the try.
What happened? How do you get a holding penalty that quick?
I'm not sure.
A little bit further back, should still be good. It's about, what, 29 yards will be this extra point?
Maybe, yeah. Kick is up once again, and there's no doubt about it the second time. Long Island striking very quickly and leaving
literally no time.
Any question. Yeah.
The Long Island Hornets now have an 100% touchdown rate on plays.
This is an improvement from their previous team named the Beavers.
Yep. Something about just Beaver teams is not being that good. There's like that one in Oregon State. Might not be that good.
Fielded from the goal line up past the 10, 15, 25. And oh my goodness, he sheds the tackler too. Down the sideline, 45 to the Long Island 42. And that's going to be right back up the field. And we're seeing some explosive plays trade off for each other.
Seeing some fireworks early.
Now it's up to Billy Flagg. Let's see what he can do here. Heavy set for the Carabao. They're going to pick up some blocks. They're not going to make it too far. 2nd and 5.
Solid 5-yard game, though. You know, coming off, you got no break. You punted, and then a play later, they scored a touchdown. Didn't have enough time to really review what went wrong in that pass drive. So to come out with a solid 5-yard game, that's nice. You like that. Already on the Long Island side of the field, thanks to the great return.
Second and 5. Billy Flagg's going to dump it to Joe Boo. Joe Boo picks up 3 on the play. That's going to make it 3rd down and 2.
I like the decision to keep Boo in the backfield there. Just a quick dump off. Makes it a very manageable 3rd down. Should be able to get this easily.
Third and 2. We have play action by Billy Flagg, executed to perfection. Oof. Finds his tight end on the leak route. There's something about tight ends when you get them on the leak, on those short downage situations. And ends disastrously for teams from New York. What can I say?
24-7.
Yeah, that's how much time you spend thinking about that play. First and 10,
Ooh.
Balls on the positive 24. And that's not going to go anywhere. Blown up in the backfield.
There's a ton of missed blocks there. Long Island was ready for it. They read through that immediately. They saw that formation and said, oh, yeah, no, we know where they're going with this.
Second and 11. Deep drop by Billy Flagg and a throw the under route. Why is play calling it? Yeah, why is execution there? Just to get the ball out of the hands, not worry too much about it. I think that was Ty Goodwin, if I'm not mistaken.
They're starting to see that maybe Long Island might not be the best at covering these, crossing routes over the middle. I like seeing Guam finding a weakness in the defense and exploiting it early. Need to do it again here and pick up the 1st down.
3rd down and 4. Guam is knocking. Oh, it's fumbled! Oh, they haven't picked it up yet. And it's going to be a huge loss. And the pressure from the Long Island defense rattles Billy Flagg. And that's going to force them to send out Niles Cars to kick this field goal.
That's just not the play you want to see from Guam. Can't take a sack there. Pressure got through almost immediately. Got a hold of that ball. Got to feel the pressure. You can't be afraid to move in the pocket, but we also got to talk about that running back who missed the fumble. That was bad.
Oh, yeah, no, this is the minor league, but geez, you got to make those plays. You got to execute. Still, though, they come out with points.
But now defensively,
7-3.
Defensively, you got to go a little bit more than just a single play per drive.
Well, I mean, if McManigal can come up with anything like that again, he's definitely going to be rocketing up these draft boards.
Right, rocking up the 1st overall pick.
Yeah. Well, no, because Jackson still holds it, right? And they just re-signed Akaji, so.
Well, you never know.
Who knows?
A lot of teams went for dual running back systems. Weirdly enough, Green Bay's one of them. Who would have seen that coming?
I mean, Wyoming certainly did too. Greg
Yeah,
Davis going to spin back inside,
Oh, no.
but he's going to fumble it in return. And that's going to be picked up once again. 2 fumbles by the quarterbacks. Could we be starting to see a bit of a problem developing out of these underdeveloped guys?
I mean, on that one, he did try moving around the pocket. Obviously, got to secure the ball a bit more when you're spinning. When you're spinning in the backfield like that, you got to be aware of your surroundings. Do wish to see the offensive line hold a lot better than that. It looked like there were about 3 free blockers that's not doing anything. They did pick up the fumble though, and there was only a loss of able to come back from this. And,
Keep dropping. What a grab on the crosser. As that is going to be, yes. So Greg Davis is the one on the throw. I think it was Steve Hyman on the reception.
That was a nice throw.
Yeah.
You know, put the ball in such a, you know, that's a tough window to put it in, especially with a defender draped all over him. Because you can't put it too far because then he'll just smack his arms down as incomplete. Can't put it too far behind him because the defender's going to jump on it. It's just a sweet spot and he nailed it.
Yeah, talk to any quarterback. The middle of the field is the hardest thing to play in, and he's making it look easy.
Nice 70-yard game.
Another throw over the middle.
Long Island teams found the rhythm. You know, we obviously last drive we saw they can run the ball. They you know, went 85 yards in a single play. This drive, you know, now we're starting to see it in the air. You know, enjoying.
Second down and 3. Roll out from Greg Davis, and that's going to be another huge first down. They're going to continue moving the ball with conviction.
Really like the power he had behind that. You know,
yeah, that is Q Hyman.
Rolling out to your left like that as what, a righty quarterback. You know, those are hard throws to make. It's a weird angle, especially while moving, but you know, just a beautiful throw. Really
Long Island's offense seeing no problems moving down the field right now. Only loss of yardage came on a fumble by the quarterback. They're going to hand off to McManigal again. McManigal! Well, that was a bit of a step down of a run, but still 7 yards.
Oh, only a 7-yard run? What a disappointment.
Yeah, there's several really good running backs here in the Rise League. You obviously have McManigal, clearly. Doug Dome made a huge debut for Quebec City as they thumped the reigning champions 45-2. There's a couple others that are also really, really good. Handoff, once again, to McManigal. McManigal's going to lose a couple.
What
Guam's
a play
run
to get
attack.
in the backfield.
Guam finally figures out how to shut that down.
3rd and 5 now. Let's see how Long Island does in a third down situation.
Third and 5, 3 wide for the Hornets. They're going to give it to McManigal again, and he's going to pick up the first down. You know, Jake, you always got to talk about trust that you have in your players. And talk about the amount of trust that you have. It's a 3rd and lean pass. Your running back just lost 2 yards to put you in that situation, and they still gave it to him. Now, that is trust in your running game.
Obviously, trust for the game. I also think this is a great coach decision. They saw that Guam was leaning a lot more to the pass where they thought it was. They saw you know, mismatches with the light, knew a hole they wanted to attack. Ooh, and attacked it well. That was a scary play.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad play by the receiver or by Greg Davis. That was on James Dowd, the inside linebacker. He just picked up on the play, saw where it was, and Greg Davis kind of threw it a little bit too far ahead of his guy. Thankfully, this is a linebacker in APF, so they can't catch.
It did look like that Guam had a free rush for those, so it looked like Davis kind of tried to force it in there a little bit quick. Not the worst story I've seen, just a great play by Dowd.
Split back for the Hornets.
Long Island native, by the way, James Dowd.
Oh, look at him go. 2nd and 10, and oh my goodness! Down goes Greg Davis. Right as their offense was looking to move down the field, in comes Dushan Gideon. And look at that, he just blew it up on the outside. Both the lineman and the running back failed to pick up the blocking assignment. I think there was just a bit of miscommunication. Yeah, I think there was a bit of miscommunication. They both thought the other guy was going to get it, and when that happens, no one gets it. 3rd and 16. Deep drop once again by Greg Davis.
Oh, wow.
Greg Davis going to take it off himself.
Did he get back in the range, though? About 52 yards from here.
This is right on the fringe of it. Would not be ridiculous if I were Long Island, but already their kicker's shaking dead. And they're going to punt it. Yeah, so they think this is a little bit too far. Still, though, I got to say, for Greg Davis, that was actually pretty solid awareness.
You know, I really enjoy the way he was in the pocket.
Wow. And the award for the most flashy play goes to that guy.
The most unnecessary dive award has just been won and the season just started.
You know, actually, fun fact, Jake. Yeah. He actually got that from Aaron Statler. You know, he learned from the best of them. Yeah.
Really? I know. Thing is, though, unlike Aaron Statler, he caught it. Oh, they're going past at the 2.
You go past at the 2, but sometimes you make do. Gain of 6 on the play, on the ballsy play call.
Not a fan where he put that. I felt like that should have been an easy play by the defensive back. The ball looked like it was thrown a little bit low. Looked like a defender in the area. That's prime pick 6 area. Just somehow got away with it. Lucky for Guam. Oh.
They're going to pitch this one out, and that's going to be a backwards play. That was to Kason Scott, and that's Spike Hammersmith. He is down for the Hornets. That could be a huge loss. Let's see what caused it.
Oh, it looks like possibly the collision from his teammate there could have caused that.
Yeah, probably landed on his arm funny or something. Not good. Especially early in the season.
Early. It's not only early in the season, early in the game. It's only the first quarter of the first game of the season.
So it's 3rd and 5 now for Guam. Billy Flagg goes around the pocket, throws over the middle, that's going to be incomplete. And they just kind of seem to go all over the place with their play calling. None of it really was super consistent.
I think there's an idea from the Guam style, and they feel like they have the talent to do all these crazy things, this different play calling. It's just not working out. I don't know if that's just Long Island being good.
Penalty?
What?
Oh, Long Island jumped! And that's a Guam 1st and 10!
The Hornets sideline looks confused. I didn't even see what happened.
No, it might have been the old helmet over the line thing. They are getting a lot more noticing of it, and Guam given a lifeline. Let's hope they don't throw it away. Billy Flagg on the outside.
Well read by that first defender. I don't think we get to take it down. They got there, slowed him down just enough for us teammates to come clear the play before we could do any damage. No, that's a quick play put in the hands of a solid, pretty good running back. Good athlete, got some speed. Good play by the defender there to slow him down. Ooh, 5 receivers.
2nd down and 7. Empty backfield look for the Carabao, and it's going to work out.
Was that a fake screen on the left side?
I think so. Ty Goodwin, though, making a huge play.
Some interesting play calling by Guam. I'm kind of liking it. I'm intrigued by what's happening here.
Yeah. You like it almost as much as you like their drip. They
do enjoy the red numbers.
Yeah, they got some clean uniforms. But it is white pants, so uniform boomers will hate it. Billy Flagg gonna chuck it deep. Incomplete. Robert Thump watches the ball go thump right in front of him.
We made the Aaron Statler joke before. That's a prime Aaron Statler moment.
$11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Billy Flagg looking around, going to go to the outside, and that's going to be another almost insane play by Ty Goodwin.
That's a strong safety that made the play.
Yeah, Alex Masela, that...
Okay, why did they give him the highlight? I mean, he bumped off the receiver. I guess that's about the best his highlight was.
Look, he did what he could.
He did what he needed to do.
Third and 10, and you can feel the Long Island crowd get on their feet as they are feeling a huge swing of momentum possibly coming. Throw short over the middle. That's going to be short of the line to gain 4th and 2. That brings us to the end of the first. Long Island leads Guam 7-3 after an intense first quarter of action.
Yeah, good first quarter. Liked what I saw from Long Island. There's some flashes. Guam, and I'm like, they just got to get a little bit more consistent. They needed to stop trying to take these deep shots and just kind of rattle off a good few plays in succession, really lead a drive. But defensively, I want to see Guam not let Long Island kind of walk over them, because even though they didn't score on that last drive, Long Island was at the Guam 5. They just decided that they didn't want to test the kicker's range just yet. That could have very easily been 3 points last drive.
Yeah, for those of you who missed out and are just tuning in now, Long Island started off the scoring with an 86-yard run from Hudson McManigal to score the first points of their season, followed up by Guam after a big kick return, following it up with 3 points. So big plays that put up the points so far. Greg Davis pump fakes, throw it short over the middle. That's going to be a first down up to the 37 of Long Island.
I'm like what I'm seeing from Davis early on. He looks good in the pocket. We saw him move around, got a score earlier. He's reading the defense well. He's finding the receiver ball right where they could put it, letting them make plays themselves. That was a 5-yard play that turned into a first down. Great play by the receiver as well.
Yeah, but he also he doesn't feel undisciplined. He doesn't feel like he's just haphazardly throwing the ball around or taking off with it.
He looks pro-ready right now. That's a little dangerous to start throwing around when it was the first play of the second. But ooh, what a hit!
Speaking of pro-ready, Hudson McManigal. Oh my goodness! I think he was among the last running backs taken in the Rise draft, and he is making everyone else look absolutely silly.
He's letting the WFA know, his phone's on ring.
Yeah, he's like Amon-Ra, he remembers everyone taken before him.
When Jamal Adams said that, it's like 5 people.
Yeah.
Oof.
Short game. And yes, just to confirm, Hudson McManigal was the last running back taken in the Rise draft. Basically just handed to Long Island. As well, he couldn't go anywhere else.
Long Island didn't get a choice. They got stuck with whoever was last, and it was him. And you know what? They're glad with what they got stuck with.
2nd down and 8. Thrown to the outside by Greg Davis, and oh my goodness, what a way to send the tackler!
Did he not stuck out?
No, he did not. That is going to be...
That was close.
I think he kept the feet in bounds, though, Jake. Jan Hertog, the tight end. Yeah, no one's challenging it. So they're going to say he kept his feet in bounds.
That was a great play with the receiver. That's Davis putting in the hands of his playmakers and saying, "You got this, man." And you know what? He got that.
Oh, Davis. Oh, down he goes. And the one fault we're starting to see develop, Jake, with this Long Island offense, the offensive line seems to be going a little bit slow. As Marcus Zombo, the native to Melbourne, Australia, makes the even further journey than the rest of the Guam players did to play this game.
Powered his way through. Running back had no chance to even help his offensive lineman.
Yeah, they're going to make up the yard. That was a nice job to make up the yardage. And Hammersmith going to be out for a little while. We have not confirmed if we have the magical super doctors like
Oh,
some other
Colin
leagues
Pierce's
have.
magic hands.
Yeah.
Remember that time you used it for the playoffs in like season 9?
Yeah, yeah. When he rubbed down all those guys, it was a magical time in league history.
Really was.
3rd and 8.
Oh.
Greg Davis looking around. Greg Davis can be sacked again.
That one, that's just either the Guam defensive line's that good or this Long Island pass protection is suspect. You know, Davis did what he could. You know, he felt the pressure. He stepped up in the pocket, tried tucking and running, but just a great play by the defensive lineman. You know, heat-seeking missile, tracked him down. Great play, and now going to force another Long Island punt.
Yeah, let's see if they can get another crazy dive like they did last time.
No.
Unfortunately not, but still, it's another I-20.
Yeah. So now Guam, a touchdown here will give them the lead. So obviously that's what they're aiming for. I just want to see Guam settle back on the crazy play calls, you know, the screens, the deep bombs. I just want to see them go back to attack in the middle of the field, get the running game going back. Just get solid plays in success. And get solid 3, 4, 5-yard gains back to back. You know, just march down the field. You don't need to go all in one go. And the pressure comes. Somehow got the ball.
Yeah. Well, that's not how you want to start. As Puolani's going to get to Billy Flag and force the incompletion. Second and 10. Heavy set look for the Carabao.
Ooh.
And they're going to get blown up in the backfield once again. Joe Boo just had nowhere to go, yeah.
Just had gotten the ball, literally no chance at all. Couldn't even make a cut. Got the ball in his stomach while being hit. Lucky that he held on to that one because those are plays that cause fumbles.
Yeah, I think that was O'Reilly Auto Parts with the tackle. 3rd and 14. Billy Flag going to be able to pick up some blocks.
Ooh.
And nearly picked up. Oh, my God!
Oh, my God! Long Island secondary is going to be kicking themselves after that one. Guam. What a play by the receiver. Never gave up on it.
AJ Holstick. Whoa! He just dapped that one through the air. It's so rare that you see these tip drills completed in the Rise League. And he just had the wherewithal to make it work, and Guam moves the chains.
That 3 Long Island players played hot potato with it. Just what a play. Holstick did not give up on it. That's the thing that we like to see. And 3 Long Island players got through. That's rough.
And that's going to be another one for the O'Reilly Auto Parts man. AP O'Reilly. His second pressure of the night. Man is just being an absolute beast, a burden. Trundling through offensive line. Let's go. Second and 16. That's going to be a laser!
Nice throw
and a
catch.
13-yard gain.
Pressure in his face, you know, didn't look rattled at all, knew where his receiver was, got the ball in there quick. You know, that's a nice play by Flag.
Yeah, he saw exactly where it all was and just launched a laser in the middle of it.
Oh no.
Play action, and he's going to be sacked again. But there's going to be a penalty marker down on the play. Maybe it was an incidental face mask, maybe even roughing the passer, who knows. And it's a holding on Guam. Okay, you know, Jake, that is some next level embarrassment. To hold on a play and still let up one of the most egregious sacks I've ever seen.
That's just, I don't like the play call by Guam. That's a play that takes way too long to develop. I also don't like flag really doing all the extra dramatics to try to sell it. Long Island read through it. The blitz was coming. It's just an ugly play.
Ooh. And that punt's nearly blocked. Guam's whole blocking scheme seems to be falling apart lately as Long Island's going to get it at their own 30.
That could have been bad.
Yeah.
A lot of mistakes on this Guam side. They're really lucky that the passing Long Island drives have been stopped at the same spot, the 35 and the 36. This game could very easily be 21-3 right now, but somehow it's only 7-3.
First and 10, balls on their own 30. Deep drop from Greg Davis. Greg Davis finds McManigal. And McManigal gains 6. No one in front of him as he continues to make himself into a presence on this field.
You know, the plays like that, you know, the throws to the silent, like you see a lot of quarterbacks, even in the WFA level, you know, they'll throw with a little too much power, really. The running back will accidentally step out of bounds or just won't be able to get enough yards. He held back his power, knew the defenders weren't there, let his running back catch it and go, got a few extra yards out of it. That's a great play by David. Oh, that's a great play by Guam.
And that's going to lose him a few yards. And Guam's defensive line, I mean, say anything you will about Guam's defense, their line has been phenomenal today. Both of them have, honestly.
Yeah, I think this is a very good draft class for the defensive line. You know, the WFA, they're big on the defensive line. A lot of teams, some of the best teams in the league, you know, your constant, you know, Denver contenders and champions, always have a good deal. But
that time, the secondary falters as Ben Shad K is having to make the touchdown-saving tackle. He was a little bit too far away to make the actual play.
Not like you want to. A lot of issues, you know, there are parts of Guam that I'm enjoying. I think are good. I think Flag has the potential to be a great quarterback, and they have receivers that clearly don't give up on plays. But some rough play calling in this defense, especially the secondary, is looking a little rough.
First and 10, handoff to McManigal, who's going to gain 2 yards. That's a solid one right there as Guam's defensive line slowly starts to clamp down on the running game.
Yeah, you are glad to see that Guam's, you know, settling down their run game. You know, that opening play was not good. You know, can't let someone score 86-yard touchdown on the first play. Glad to see they finally slowing him down. And that's a nice hit.
Yeah, ends up knocking him forward. Probably would have gotten no yards if it had just gone normal, so...
3rd and 7 now. Guam once again slow down Long Island in the same general area. It's around the 40 to 30 yard line. I stalled out the past couple drives.
Third and 7. Ball's in the Guam 42. Greg Davis.
Oh,
a long shot. That's caught. First down.
10 for 11.
And that was a piss missile to Tyler Moxley. And you want to see the way he went up. He put it to where he knew only Moxley could catch it. What a play.
That's a fantastic throw from David. That's just a fantastic catch by Moxley, too, you know. Even though he was open for a bit, and he still had to go up and catch it, then survive through contact and the ground. Fantastic play by that receiver.
McManigal gets the carry. He's going to gain 3 yards. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. Long Island still up 7-3, but they are knocking on the door of adding some more. You're watching the Rise League here on Sofa Sports.
Ooh, 3 receivers.
3-receiver look on 2nd and 7. Short throw. That's going to be a catch. It's not going to be enough for the first down, though. 3rd and inches. Let's see what their play call is.
Inside the red zone, inside the 10, got to score. Running back in the flats. Oh, he's going for it
And
all.
they're going to launch it. It's
I don't know how I feel, Davis. You had the running back in the flats. It wouldn't have been a big game, but it would have been enough for the first to keep the drive going. James Dowd, though, getting up there and making the play.
And that is a huge play by the Guam defense. Taking Long Island off the field. At least minimizing the opportunities they have to make this a multi-score game.
Oh.
And it looks like, oh, they're taking some cues from the boys in Detroit. They're keeping the offense on the field.
Possibly a hard count. Play clock's really running low.
Know.
I think there's going to be a hard count.
Oh, and they get it!
Got him!
So now it doesn't even matter what happens here. He's going to get sacked. But first down and goal for the Hornets.
We were just praising Guam for minimizing the damage just to shoot themselves in the foot. They were about a second away. You saw the head coach of Long Island sprinting down the sideline, getting ready to call the timeout. Oof. That's rough. Don't want to take one like that. First and goal now. Long Island has a minute 38 and all 3 timeouts. They really could do whatever they want. The playbook's really open in this situation.
Yeah. And you can feel the crowd here in Stony Brook. I mean, the actual Stony Brook Seawolves went 0-10 this year. So you're already feeling just the energy. It opens up. False start, I think.
Those are rare even on the WFA level. Yep. It's a bad jump. Luckily, they already got the first. But, oof.
Yeah, that is rough.
About the only positive you take away from this is now that you're at the 10, you know, you open up the playbook for a little bit more deeper plays. That's about the only perk you have from this. Weird example. I don't think I've ever seen a false start in APF. That was weird.
We've seen many weird penalties so far. First and goal, though, for Long Island. Hand off to McManigal. McManigal not going to go anywhere. And, oh, they're going to go into the hurry-up. You have all 3 timeouts, so I'm questioning this.
Don't know how I feel about in this formation on the offset. Get that ball out.
Oh, out to the outside. Oh, McManigal. Oh, McManigal. It's the most impressive 1-yard loss I think I've ever seen.
I'm taking a timeout from the island. I don't like this. Not in this formation because, oh no.
They're going to launch a touchdown! Sometimes they are called stupid decisions, but they're only stupid if they don't work. Long Island with a huge touchdown. Greg Davis with a simple rollout sidearm throw. That's the sort of play that makes, you know, as a wise man once said, it looks a little Mahomey.
I don't know, but that play's looking a little bit MPJ-y.
So, I guess
that play's really Rahani.
Oh god, that somehow sounds worse than both of those. But yeah, so
that throw too on the run.
Yeah, I will say though, that throw did have the balls that you would only really see from guys like Rudy.
Calling a post route on with the Gen Bull spot on the line. We'll never forget it. Well, not a Gen Bull spot on the line, that's for the division.
Yeah. 14-3 now. Oof. Minute 08 remaining in the half, and Guam is going to need to respond with something quick to at least make this a 1-score game. Because Long Island gets the ball and starts second half, Jake. Do not forget that.
They do. And this is an offense that even though they did stall out a couple times, they stalled out at the 35. That's potentially field goal range. We don't know yet.
First and 10, balls on their own 23. Billy Flagg's gonna find Joe Boo. Ooh. Joe Boo gonna be left with a boo-boo after that.
Joe Boo got boom.
That was a wild hit.
Long Island defense playing aggressive.
Second and 10. Bro, that's going to be another catch by the tight end. There's Robert Thump. Third down and 2.
You have timeouts. I don't like the clock management.
That's ATF, what do you expect? And it's going to be 4th and inches.
Oh, no.
They're going to have to run this one out.
Not a fan of that.
That was disastrous series from the Carabao. And not even Long Island calls a timeout. If I was Long Island, I'd say screw it, call a timeout. Ensure that you at least get a punt return opportunity.
Long Island just feels that confident heading to the half. And it was a good first half for Long Island.
And why shouldn't they? Wow. Look at that yard comparison. 244 to 124. And they hold Guam to negative rushing yards. That is insane.
That's not that impressive. About every team did it like 3 times during season 10 WFA.
Hey, Bradley Davis managed to still get over 100 yards at least a couple times.
He did.
Still though, Guam looking for some answers though on offense. Like, geez.
You know, looking like, only positive is that they scored Tucson.
That is true. They did manage to outscore Tucson. But
by a point.
So has everyone so far. That really doesn't mean anything. But still though, for Long Island, they had a phenomenal first half. Really could not have gone much better.
Really, the only thing is it's disappointing that there weren't more points scored. Because really, the Guam's only points came off a good kick return. Other than that, Guam's offense just has not been able to move the ball. They've had flashes and pretend like they can move the ball, and then they just don't do anything. They had an entire drive extended because of an encroachment penalty that Long Island is still confused about.
Right. It's just a lot of sloppy mistakes. But there still is 22 minutes of football left in this season opener for these two teams. Kick going to be taken at the 5, up past the 15, 20, up to the 25 by McManigal. But they're also giving some kick return reps too. I mean, hey, this guy can seemingly do whatever you want him to do, so may as well. First and 10, shotgun look for the Hornets. Short throw over the middle, that's going to be a first down on a nice little tight end seam.
I like how quickly that ball was out. Obviously a little inaccurate, forcing the kind of spin and catch in one-handed, but, tight end still made the catch.
Yeah, that was Jan Hertog. Nice play, too. Because, and what I liked about that was the fact that the play developed so quickly, and everyone moved away from where Hertog was.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much cleared a lane for him to get as many yards as he wanted, and he wanted about 12 yards.
I mean, I would have wanted at least 13. But that's just
true. First and 10 once more. A nice bomb from Greg Davis. As he's just throwing lasers. Yeah, he's looking like a gunslinger out there.
He's really feeling it right now.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, he was one of the later QBs taken in the QB selection process of the Rise League this year. They're going to hand off to McManigal, and he's going to get just a single yard. Still, though, game he's been putting together. Second and 9. Hand off to McManigal again. He's only going to gain a single yard.
Really like how Guam, responded to, the running game for Long Island that started out on fire, just banging it. Really like how they responded, settled down, and, now Long Island really can't get anything going on the ground. Downside, it's
Third down and a long
Greg
8.
Davis throwing absolute bomb. That is not one of them. What happened there?
I think it was just a little bit off target. It was a little bit off target. A little bit out of the way. And now, Long Island's going to be forced to punt this one away, but they pinned Guam deep before.
Can he do it again? If you think about this, though, even though Guam got really outplayed in the first half, it was bad how badly they got outplayed. But if you're Guam, you're not out of the game yet. Score here, and all of a sudden it's a one game again. You got to settle down. You got to breathe. Even though I could barely do that right now. Good looking punt. Oh, there it is. Another one. That's 2 inside the 5, 2 inside the 3.
Yeah, they're just absolutely lobbing it here for Long Island. And I mean, it makes sense. They were among the first teams to spring on a punter in the draft. Billy Flagg going to hand it off to Joe Boo. Joe Boo gets his first action of the day. And that's going to take Long Island's rushing yards up from Guam's from -1 to 6. Second and 3. Another handoff the outside to Joe Boo. Ooh. Joe Boo's going to pick up some blocks. He's going to get up to the 29-yard line.
Apparently, Spike Hammersmith are showing his stats. I thought he was out.
And, he came back in.
Nice run, good blocks,
Just a good job all around.
And now Guam going right back to the passing game. 4 receivers wide, no one in the backfield.
Flag goes to the outside, taped incomplete.
Looked like he was going in on a blitz, stopped himself, came back towards the receiver, got his hand up there. Just what a fantastic play.
Yeah, good discipline by the corner to just realize what was going on. I think that's Jacob Phoenix.
What a name.
Yeah. Realize what was happening and stay disciplined over looking for the big play. Second and 10. Ooh. Moving on up. That's a risky throw. But he somehow did catch that, yeah.
Guam's making some crazy catches today.
Too bad they're not really going for anything. Third down and 1. We're going to hand it off again to Joe Boo.
That play works again. I'm not a fan of the delayed handoff, but it's working.
They're finding a way to make it work against this Long Island defensive line, which has done nothing but which has done a really good job throughout the entire game of getting pressure onto Billy Flagg and Joe Boo. So it's surprising.
What I'm really seeing is Long Island trying to push around the edge and just corner Flagg into one spot, not let him move, with opening up the middle of the middle of the line.
Another play action. Bro got sandwiched.
It's O'Reilly again.
They sing songs about him in the commercials. He got the first NIL deal in Rise League history. And he is certainly showing that he should get paid the big bucks even in the WFA. 2nd and 16. That's tipped and it's incomplete.
Couldn't make another miracle out of that one, but a lot of dropped picks. The Hornets gotta get some of these. This is a problem. Third and 16, rough spot for Guam, and knowing them, they're gonna take a deep shot. Yep. How many receivers is that? That is 4 receivers and 2 tight ends.
Yep.
One of them.
3rd and 16. They're lobbing it deep and it works.
How do you let that happen? You know what they're running. It is the most obvious play call Guam has made all day. It's the only obvious play call, and Goodwin again. He made a couple nice catches in the first half.
Yeah, that is a simple one-on-one, rely on your receiver to beat his man, and if he can do that, you're easily going to be making some big yardage, and Guam needed it. They got it.
I like the little stutter step he did on that route.
Yeah, it was crispy.
Going right back.
Ooh. And that time it doesn't work because that time the corner won.
Got to make that pick, though.
Second and 10.
That's right.
Guam finally breaking through beyond the 35 for the first time since their big kick return drive. Throw this low into the outside, gain 7.
Solid play. I like it. Make this third down a lot more manageable. Got to pick up the first here, though. You really don't want to leave with only 3 points. It's finally a good Quebec City. Whoops. Guam drive.
Quebec City is the other expansion team. They've already won and won big. They're doing the play action buffoonery chicanery again. And it's not going to work out. 4th and 3. And they might have to settle for 3.
Yeah, not a fan of that play call. I also don't like where he went with that. I feel like he could have waited a second. Looked like he had the tight end on the outside, tried to go right through down the middle. Nice play by the Hornet defense, though.
And they are just going to kick it.
Already 1 for 1 today.
I will say that some would say that they're showing an extreme lack of grit by kicking for it in this situation. This one's going to be up.
Good.
And good.
From 43.
14-6 after the field goal by Niles Carr. He was born with the name Nicholas. As you can probably imagine, that was quite unfortunate.
An unfortunate
so we
game.
got his name legally changed on his way to Guam. Ball taken from 5 by McManigal up to the 28. So now it's right on the fringe of that one possession and a half sort of game. Midway through the third, there still is a lot of places for Long Island to go, though. Cannot take your foot off the gas. First and 10, throw to the outside. That's going to be a gain of 5 to Tyler Moxley.
Second and 5. Let's see how Long Island goes here. You know, would love to score again. Oh, now they're going with the delayed handle.
Yeah, and, well, they're showing that it can work with McManigal, too. Although, granted, McManigal has been having a standout performance. Over 100 yards rushing. Obviously, that huge 86-yard touchdown to start the game.
Still a crazy play.
First and 10. Greg Davis finds McManigal on the flat. McManigal going to shed a tackler, and he's going to get to midfield. Massive game.
Great play by Davis. You know, didn't see anything he liked. Went straight to his check down. Put the ball on, probably right now the player of the game's hands right now. You know, makes a nice play near the pick of the first. Oh, we did pick up the first. I thought he came short.
Let's give me another handoff to McManigal. He's going to trundle forward for 3 yards.
8.3 a carry is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a wild stat line. Not one that the Carabao enjoy.
No, I bet you their defense coordinator is currently slamming his head into a wall.
Someone broke a clipboard.
Well, they're never going to break a clipboard after letting that play slide.
Really reminds me of one random play that happened at MetLife Stadium with the Detroit Lions. Difference is they didn't score.
Yeah. Hey, it was a tight end in the high 80s. It's number 2. Ain't that something?
And the linebacker who's numbered in the 50s.
Yeah, the stars align sometimes, you know. First and 10, ball is on the 33-yard line. And off the outside with McManigal, the animal. Yeah, he just runs through guys. Could we be seeing a potential first-round pick emerging in the making? Again, a guy who no one was considering, a guy who's picked up, may as well have been Mr. Irrelevant among the running backs. And
he was the last running back taken.
Yeah.
Over the first
and 10, that's going to be thrown over the middle.
Called him short.
Catch and stride as Greg Davis keeps saying, screw it. My receivers are out there somewhere. And they're cheering his name here in Long Island.
Shocked they called him short. It looked like he broke the plane.
Well, I think we know what's exactly going to come up on this play.
Touch push.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was not legal in 2007 when this game was made, so. They're to hand off to McManigal. Touchdown.
We're back to 2 possessions. No, wait a minute. That wasn't.
No.
Ronnie Bull.
That's Ronnie Bull, the backup.
He has a 100% touchdown rate.
Yeah. we are still canonically giving that to McManigal, though, right?
I don't know. I guess we do have control over the. We have messed with the WFA cannon. We do slave labor for the stadium, so I guess so. Yeah, that's a touchdown, bro.
Kick is up and kick is done. That is a huge play for Long Island as they're going to make it a 15-point ball game. Still a lot of time left, though.
You got to score a touchdown here for Guam. You can't settle on field goals anymore because Long Island's proved they'll just go down your throats. Greg Davis is on fire. He has like 2 incompletions the entire game right now.
Yeah, and of course, you know, McManigal already showing himself to be possibly the best prospect in Rise so far. We're going to take that one up to the 24-yard line.
Best prospect in Rise behind all members of the Quebec City team. They're all number one together.
Yeah. After their
Who you
dominant
drafted?
play.
Quebec City.
Yeah.
Who from Quebec City? Just the team.
I wouldn't be too shocked if we see a lot of those guys end up in Las Vegas come draft time. They're gonna. What was that?
A play call from Guam. That's what it was.
The Guam. You know, we really should take the rebranding them from the Guam Carabao to the freaking Guam Lions. You know, with how much crazy stuff they're coming up with.
This Guam team it's something, but I'm loving it. The World Football Alliance, but the only countries they touch is America, Canada, and their minor leagues the only one.
They're gonna hand this one off to Joe Boo.
Nice run.
Joe Boo gains up about 7. It's gonna be 3rd and 5. I mean, like, I don't know. Guam is still a U.S. territory.
Yeah, so it's still America.
Yeah.
It still flies
Well, I mean,
the Stars and Stripes.
I mean, have you considered that America is the only country that matters?
I agree.
They're gonna move this one up. Dawkins tipped incomplete.
Dawkins got up there.
Yeah, Dawkins.
Made a couple plays like that today in the flats. It's been his territory. Guam has just not gotten anything going on the right side.
Really, the only time that he's faltered was that one play where he had to go one-on-one against, I think it was Goodwin. Ended up losing that one. But, I mean, you know, sometimes you're gonna lose as a corner sometimes, you know?
You know you're a good corner when you lose one rep and it goes all over Twitter.
I feel as if there's a personal thing there.
Oh, absolutely there is.
All right, 1st and 10 on Long Island's 36 with the Hornets. Looking to keep their foot on the throats of the Carabao and pretty much sprint away with this game. Greg Davis looking around, and that's going to be another completion. He just can do no wrong, it seems.
208 yards. I'm pretty sure that player picture does not line up with the Greg Davis I'm looking at, but you know.
I mean, you know, maybe he has that disease that Michael Jackson had, you know, like the one that made him like really white.
Has a really good tan.
Yeah. You know, maybe he spent some time in Guam before he came back here, you know?
Of course.
Guam is known for being a bit of a tropical paradise. They're going to hand one off to McManigal. Gained just a single yard.
That's gonna be it for the quarter.
Yep.
11 more minutes. Long Island holding on to a 15-point lead. Looks like they should be to the end pretty calmly, but it's also the WFA. It's the Rise League. Something goofy's gonna happen.
Yeah, 21-6. 11 minutes to go. 15 points is the spread. You're watching the Rise League on Sofa Sports. 3rd down and 2. They're going to hand it off to McManigal. McManigal's going to lose yards. Not too often that happens tonight.
I don't like the counter there. If you're going to run the ball, just go right up the middle. The counter gave the linebackers and the edge too much time to get back there. Now
Long Island's going to punt it.
Got to score a touchdown.
Oh, they need a touchdown here.
Touchdown here, and all of a sudden this game is back to just being one possession, despite how badly outplayed the Carabao have been.
They're going to return this to the outside. Up past the 30 to the 31.
Oh, I was going to say, he's already taking to get up. solid returns on the Carabao. Special teams, I would say they haven't been outplayed on special teams, but Long Island has 2 punts inside the 3, so they might be getting outplayed.
Yeah.
Long Island's just been better on every aspect of the game, except weird miracle catches. Guam's winning there.
First and 10 from the 31. They're going to do the
no,
play action again. And Billy Flagg stays up for about a half-second longer than normal. And he's going to lose 8 yards. Gus Gatling. It manages to eventually get to Billy Flagg. It's just a rough series of events.
Not a fan of this play call. Oh, and here we go. Back to the 5 receiver. Where's good when you're going to watch him on top of your screen?
Billy Flagg looks around, throws short over the middle. Regains the yard, lost.
That's an unfortunate target to reception ratio. Obviously want to work on that.
Yeah. Hard agree.
Going right back to the air. There he is.
Taking this one. There it is! Down the sidelines. 20, 10, for the first time ever. The Carabao have put up 6.
The first team not in the Western Hemisphere to score a touchdown in the WFA-related league since the Tokyo Titans.
Jesus Christ, that is a very long-winded way of trying to give them something.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, no. I think there would have been a couple in the East, because you would think about teams like Berlin, or it doesn't matter. Huge play there from Guam, right when they needed it too. And that's going to put them within 1 possession. They're kicking it.
But wait. Barring an absolute disaster, which I wouldn't put past, I am the owner of the Wolfpack. I know kicking doesn't go well.
We could see this one faked, though. They're going to kick it, and it's good.
Now, defensively, Guam, you got to step up.
Mm-hmm. Now down by 8. I'm kind of surprised that right there is right at the fringe of where going for 2 is kind of reasonable. I'm kind of surprised they didn't at least discuss that a little bit more. Or maybe that's just because I'm brain poisoned from watching a team go for it and be super aggressive all the time.
Good trait.
Up to the 24 there for Long Island.
Now, how does the Long Island offense respond?
Because they need to respond.
Now you're not in a situation where it's, cruising to the end. A big play by Guam, all of a sudden 1 mistake, and this game is within 1 point. Or possibly tied.
Even tied. Yeah, or even tied. Depends if Guam makes sure that everyone reports eligible.
There's some PTSD in that sentence.
First and 10, they're going to hand it off to the commander, goal gains 4 yards.
7-4-7 to carry.
Jeez. That's scary. Even without the big run.
Even without
the big run, he's having a good game.
He was also having a solid game. James down. He's doing pretty good today.
Yeah. Pats on the head to him. 2nd and 6. Hand off to McManigal again. McManigal going to lose the yard.
Huge opportunity for I was about to say the Carabao.
Combine the county and the team. Yeah.
Need to get off the field here, give your offense a chance, and have more than enough time to make a comeback.
3rd and 7.
Put in the ball.
Frank Davis nearly hit as he throws. That is a first down.
Even under pressure, still makes the play. Who?
What is he doing here?
Who made the catch?
And he's been making catches all day. I think he'd be the one that set him up for the 1.
Taylor,
Bro's
you're a
just chilling.
Beaver, not a Hornet. You're wrong season.
Hey, maybe he
Look at
wanted to
Extra
just take some time down.
Bro got bored waiting for season 11.
I mean, I don't blame him. I'm getting antsy too.
I know, I gotta go hopefully win. Attempt number 11 at, like, never-ending quest to be a champion.
You know, you act like it's very hard, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Yeah, did it in his first try. You're not the only person to do it. Colin did it his first try.
I mean, hey, so did
Joel
Joel.
did it his first try.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the list.
2nd and 6. Long Island dumps it out to McManigal. McManigal gains 3 on the play.
Now Guam again. 3rd down. Gotta get off the field.
Yeah, it is beyond imperative.
Off the field. Let's go.
And off of the middle to McManigal. It doesn't matter who it is.
Doesn't matter.
McManigal will force you back onto the field whether you want him to or not.
It's also killing a lot of clock, and Long Island's once again knocking on the door to put some more points down. A field goal makes this once again a two-possession game.
Sidearms it.
Gain
nothing, lose nothing. That's not good for Long Island. Yeah, that stops the clock. That gives Guam more time to play with.
Gives Guam another second to be like, all right, guys, how do we stop the running game again? Moxley's having a good game. 7 targets, 6 catches. Been reliable.
Second and 10. Another handoff. Gonna lose yardage. 3rd and 13. Huge stand by Guam is potentially on its horizon.
If Guam doesn't get off the field here, if they don't get off the field here, there's going to be a problem.
Greg Davis launches it deep, and it's a caught! That's a touchdown! That is the worst thing that could happen. Gil Hyman leaks through the defense. One-on-one. The defender gets too aggressive. He's looking like Blair Sheehan out there. What a play.
And with that play right there, Guam's touchdown before basically gets evaporated. It means nothing.
And that is going to be a huge one. A massive momentum swing for Long Island.
Ooh.
Kick is up, nearly blocked, but it's good. 28-13, 5:36 left. These offenses have come to play, but there's still a lot of football left.
5 minutes in football is an eternity if you play your cards right.
Yeah. Especially since all 3 timeouts are left on the board for each side.
Ooh.
That's going to be a knockdown at the 23, so 5:32 left. Guam down by 2 scores late in this football game.
They need to score real quick. They need another shot.
Yeah. And that's not the formation you come out in if you're going to take a deep shot. Jumbo set
What's
for the
terrifying
Carabao.
is that they might get themselves stuck into a hurry-up possible situation. You don't want to be in that formation. Riley, God, he's just having a day.
Oh, absolutely. That's another one of those. Defensive player of the game's got to go to him.
Easily.
All right. Second down and 12. Billy Flagg and launches one deep to the side and picked off! What a play! What a way to get your arms up, extend it out. No, that's Jacob Phoenix.
Fantastic play. That's rough if you're Guam. That should be the nail in the coffin. That should be the dagger. That should be the game.
Yeah. Less than 5 minutes to go.
Absolute disaster. I'm gonna see Long Island try to run the clock out here. A lot of shifting on the Guam defense. A lot in the box. Looks like they're gonna try to extend the pressure.
And McManigal's held just 2 yards. Guam looks helpless to slow down the clock. Second and 8. Greg Davis throws to the outside and they give the tackle out of bounds. That is not what you want. Hugh Hyman with the reception.
He's having a game himself, 100 yards.
Yeah. But that's not what you want to see if you're Long Island looking to close this game out. That stops the clock.
Going to be huge down here. Because if Guam's able to get off the field here, even though it's going to be even a lot more difficult, there is still a chance. A first down, though, and a lot of... Oh.
And that's what they needed! A huge stop on third down, 97 to the backfield. That's a very common sight for me. And that's going to bring up 4th and 8.
Now, what's worse, Long Island's in a weird punt situation. It's not like you really know the go punt it as far. It's not like you're too far back where you just got to boot it as far as you can, but it's also you're not close enough that coffin corners become super easy. It's this weird limbo ground.
Yeah.
We've already seen a couple solid returns from Guam. Let's see. They pull out another one out of nowhere when they need it most.
Ooh. And that's nearly blocked.
Oh, I thought they had that.
They're going to let it bounce. Oh, no. Oh. That one rolls in the end zone, though. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left. .324 remains in the ball game. Guam, well, they need a hero. Could that hero come in the form of Billy Flagg? High snap. He looks around, looks deep, and he's got it! He's going to shoot his way down! Down past the 20, the 10, another touchdown for Guam. The boys from Dededo, they ain't dead yet.
Wow. That is exactly, now it's after this extra point, one possession game. Holstick gave me the miracle catch earlier. Does miracle catch after miracle catch from this kid?
Yeah. That looked like the Minneapolis Miracle. That looked like the Minneapolis Miracle, the way that was played.
3 timeouts, 2-minute warning still to come, and 3 minutes, and it's only going to be a 1 possession game. Guam is somehow back in this game. How? Could not tell you, but they've done it.
Well, it was 2 big plays from Billy Flagg when they needed him most.
Now that big touchdown from Long Island on that other drive on the 3rd and 13 really in the back of Guam's mind now.
.312 remaining. They're going to go for the 1 here, and they're going to save the 2-point try for the potential game tire. This one's up, and it's good. And Guam going for the onside.
This early?
This is way too early. Way too early.
Not a fan of this. This is what we call a bad call. Dumb idea. They're gonna feel the pain in a minute.
This one gets booted up. They're not gonna feel the pain! Guam gets it back!
Oh my god! Off the helmet.
That's the spiker.
He never got down. They ruled him down.
No, because you can't advance a kick return, an onside return, if you're the team that kicked it.
Really?
No, you can't.
That's really funny because I've had a team literally score a touchdown on me in the WFA on this.
Well, maybe if you consider not being mid.
You should consider not being in the Wolfpack.
1st and 10, 3:12 remaining. This is the game again, folks. Billy Flagg goes over. Nearly throws it away. Second and 10. Still a lot of time left. And Guam feeling themselves right now. Billy Flagg moving around, finds Joe Boo on the check down. Joe Boo gonna gain a yard.
I look off of Guam. I don't know how big of a fan I am from this formation. It could be worse. It could be that split back, but. Ooh.
Billy Flagg gonna look around, throws it short over the middle. And that's gonna be 4th and 4.
Gotta go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they trust their defense that much, which I wouldn't. Then they don't.
They don't. They don't. They're going for it.
5 receivers.
Backfield.
Watch for Goodwin versus Phoenix again. Phoenix has come out on top most of the game.
Billy Flagg throws it short. He got it. Move those chains.
One more snap for the 2-minute.
The Carabao. They're still going. They're going to lob this one deep down the sidelines. Yes. Down to the 23.
Again. He's only made big plays today.
And Billy Flagg with balls like lasers and balls of steel has put this game on his back. And remember, there was a time where Guam was struggling to get first downs. They're looking like an unstoppable offense.
This Guam team has come alive these last couple minutes. Laval is silenced right now.
2 minutes to go. Ball's on the 23. Three timeouts left for the Carabao. Guam. And Billy Flagg coming in to the outside.
Out. Yep.
He got out. Minute 55 left.
Buzzer. Made a couple nice plays today so far. That QBR is incredible. This has been just an incredible duel of quarterbacks.
Another handoff to Joe. Who's going to lose a yard?
I like the idea of not using the timeout, but at the same time, don't like the run there. If you were at the 1 and you ran the ball, that's one thing, but it was 2nd and 5 at the 18.
Clock is ticking. They need 2 plays to get 5 yards. Handoff, the play action. Incomplete. The whole stadium held its breath. The whole island of Guam held its breath.
He's had some incredible plays wide open. That's a guaranteed touchdown, and it goes through his hands.
4th and 5, they gotta go for it. They gotta go for it. They've already made 1 4th down on this drive. Can they make another? Billy Flag.
Over the middle.
That's a first down and a heck of a lot more to the 4.
I would have taken one right there, but all right.
I mean, at this point, it's 4 plays no matter what.
I know, but that clock's ticking. And you still need to get the ball back. Because no matter... Wait, no, 2 point.
Yeah. They're not playing with urgency right now. Less than a minute left in regulation. Billy Flag gonna throw it. Finds Joe Boone. Touchdown.
If I'm the replay booth, I'm looking at his feet just in case that was close, but I think he got it.
And Joe Boo incites many boos. The Long Island crowd are stunned as they are now just a 2-point try away from having a 15-point lead evaporated.
In the final 4 minutes. They're going for the 2. They're going the tie.
Gonna be a hand of tie! The draw play, the thing they've been living and dying by this entire game, Jake, works out well, and that's the shovel pass!
It's the first play from earlier that didn't work. They got it to tie the game. Wow.
28-28. You told us this is how this game would be looking.
Just
after
a few
all
minutes
that
ago,
time.
I would not have believed you.
But the Carabao, they ain't gonna leave for their 8,000-mile journey home without a fight.
Welcome to Rye.
So now if you're Long Island, what do you do?
Well, you got 3 timeouts, but at the same time, I'm definitely not taking a shot because you don't want to risk a turnover and give too much time. You do have 3 timeouts. I think you could stay intermediate, which it looks like they're going for. Nice play, got out of bounds, off the front. They didn't give it to him?
I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter that much. We're dealing more in matters of time than we are in down. But, yeah, that's a confusing call. Second down and inches.
Foul just got out. I think they thought they were
Gonna get launched from Greg Davis. And he's got it!
Did he get out? And he got out.
So now down to the 43. Marco Hobman with the potential game saver. But that is a devastating blow because now Guam is left with no room for error. Throws short. That's a first down. And now Long Island takes their first time out. Ball is on the 31.
What a game. This final 5 minutes has been stupid. .28 to go.
28 seconds. Guam needs something desperately.
Oh,
And they're going to get a tip down. Unfortunately, though, a incompletion doesn't really do them any good. Stops the clock.
I don't know how
Long Island holds on to the
timeout. Long
timeout.
Island here. I feel like you're safely in field goal range. All you really have to do is just kind of run the clock out some more. Because even, let's say, in a awful scenario where you missed the field goal, if you run the clock, Guam's going to have to use the timeout. They're staying in the air. Got time.
Drop.
Quick throw. That's terrifying.
Oh, that's not good.
That's awful. 34. He was down a lot.
And a disaster play. That's a disaster play for Long Island. They're now right on the edge of their field goal range. Any further back, and it's realistically impossible. At least the range these Rise kickers have. Moving around the pockets, Greg Davis.
Going for it
throwing
all.
it deep! And it complete.
No.
Oh, ho, ho. Now you're left with the toughest decision of them all. Do you kick? I guess you have to kick, right? Here we go. A kick to possibly win the game. 51 yards out.
First attempt of his career for the kicker.
Kick is up.
That looked like it hooked a bit.
And it's good! It is good! Winston Smith had about a had about a yard left.
Kick it from the 35 anymore.
That was scary.
That's a coach knowing a kicker. He knew he could have kicked from 35 with 34. He knew he could do it from there. Even with the 3 timeouts that Guam saved, really not much you could do with them. You got to hope for a good return here. You can just get it close as possible.
Yeah, and now here we go.
Maybe
3 seconds left. I gotta get
for a touchback. But maybe with 7 seconds you can get a couple plays. But now you've only got one. You got to go long.
Yeah.
78
and if you're long,
yards.
I'm sorry. What?
Give me a minute. I'll figure out what I'm trying to say eventually.
No. What's this formation?
What? No.
Guam drops back, throws over the middle. That is incomplete. The Hornets. Hold on.
Wow. What just happened?
A wild game. Over 900 total yards of offense. And it ends 31-28. A massive comeback by the Carabao. Only to blow it away within the final minutes. What a game.
That was the craziest final 5 minutes that I've seen in a while. He just barely got that kick in.
Yeah. It was... Everything was a game of inches. They say that all the time in football, right? Oh, it's a game of inches.
But that one was.
But...
That one
yeah.
was... They were a yard away from not being in field goal range. And what's crazy is on the screenplay that, or the dump off that went backwards, I thought he went even further back. I thought that was a bad spot. I thought they gifted them a yard or two. You know, welcome to Rise, Guam. Welcome to the world of the WFA. And welcome to your first controversial ref call.
Yeah, there's several parts of that. Yeah. Especially that was a rough spot, but alas, you learn to live with it. And still though, a lot to take away from though if you're Guam. A lot of great plays. You know, overall again a solid performance.
Yeah, I think Guam's got some solid players on the team. I think Flag looked great. Thought he looked incredible. I liked Holstick, even though that drop touchdown by Holstick hurt. They ended up scoring again anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Goodwin was a pretty solid receiver. I think they got to use him a little bit better. I thought there were some situations I didn't like him in. I thought Phoenix did fantastic against him on the other side. Gotta love Rise football. Player of the game.
Yep.
It's gonna be the running back. Wow. Okay.
No,
Greg. All right.
Greg Davis takes it.
That is a
He's
crazy
going player of the
completion
game.
percentage.
Yeah. Hudson McManigal, though, gets special shout out. So does AP O'Reilly. From all of us here at the Rise League, From all of us here at the Rise League and Sova Sports, I've been Jack Brown alongside Jake Molyneux. Special thanks to Liam Hammer for production help. We say so long and enjoy the rest of your weekend full of football.